Hello, I'm Joe Hren. The federal sequestration will cost more than 1,000 students their work-study jobs at universities across Indiana. As WTIU's Cody Gilliland reports, some of those will be at Indiana University campuses, but the school's flagship may be spared.
Indiana University is faced with $150,000 in cuts from its work-study program due to the federal sequestration. Indiana University Director of Financial Aid Jim Kennedy says that will cost 75 low-income, high-need students their jobs at the university's 7 satellite campuses.
When these kind of funding cuts come up and we can't adequately plan for these and they hurt students as they're trying to pay for college, we're always very, very concerned.
Purdue University will face similar cuts to their work-study program as well, with 53 students losing their jobs there. Purdue Director of Financial Aid Ted Malone says the federal government is handling the situation in the wrong way.
It's disappointing to see Congress letting things happen by inaction. If they want to make a proactive decision to say, we choose not to support this particular program, it's one thing, but it's another thing to just say, well, we can't agree, so we're going to make everybody feel some pain.
The federal sequestration will make many other cuts in Indiana, including slashing $64 million in military spending and $189,000 for child vaccinations. For WTIU News, I'm Cody Gilliland.
A long-planned community trail project will break ground next month in Brown County. WTIU's Megan Schmidt reports.
After spending nearly a decade cutting through federal red tape, Community Foundation Vice President Tom Tooley says his group's work is about to pay off.
They're putting up construction signs now. They'll be doing some tree work next week.
The 2-mile trail will run along Salt Creek in Nashville. It will be open for biking, rollerblading, running, and other non-motorized recreational activities. Parks and Recreation Director Mark Shields says that along with some volunteer groups, Brown County's Parks and Recreation Department will be maintaining the trails.
We'll primarily be involved with just kind of keeping our eye on it, make sure everything stays as it should.
The groundbreaking ceremony will be held on March 8th. Planners say they expect the first phase of the trail to be complete this fall. For WTIU News, I'm Megan Schmidt.
And the Bedford North Lawrence High School girls basketball team will play in the state 3A finals Saturday night. The team is becoming known for playing good defense, including that of sophomore Alexa Bailey, the daughter of former Indiana University star and BNL grad Damon Bailey. They defeated the Roncalli Rebels last weekend in overtime 66-52. The 27-0 Stars will now face the 24-3 Fort Wayne South Archers at the Holman Center in Terre Haute. Checking the weather forecast tonight, cloudy, lows in the mid-20s. Tomorrow, cloudy conditions with highs in the mid-30s. Cloudy tomorrow night, lows down in the lower 20s. And then in the 5-day forecast on Sunday, partly cloudy, highs in the mid-30s.